Afternoon, folks. We're back here at Texas RV Works. We're up on Winnebago right now, checking the roof out. This comes from a family over in Kilgore. Super nice little bus. Got big cat power in it. It's a little hot rod is what it is. I always say that, but it's a hot rod. But if you look over this roof, generally it looks good. Now, this gentleman did his research on buses, kind of knew what he wanted. This bus basically had paperwork. The original owner had it, I don't know, 12, 14 years. Then it went to the second owner, and then now this gentleman owns it. But super nice bus, been highly maintained. One piece roof, as you can see. This isn't a rubber roof. So I'm just going to show you something, and I hear this all the time. Well, I don't need to check my roof. I keep it inside all the time. Well, that's the wrong answer. I have just as many people coming in here that go camping in the rain and figure out that they got a roof leak, and they don't understand why, because it's always been kept inside. You have to redo it. You still have the heat cycles and everything that goes on. It's just not getting rained on. That's the only difference. So you still got to maintain your roof. But your roof on a well-maintained coach will look this clean and this tidy. No question that the seals last longer being stored and all that stuff, especially not underneath your local tree like everybody likes to do. Out here in East Texas, I don't know, I guess the nearest tree is usually the garage sometimes. It's what it seems like. And that causes all kinds of problems. But we're gonna look at this lap seal down on here. And basically what you have, can you see this, Randa? So when you're going down the road, you got air coming down the side of this bus, right? What do we see right there, Rand?
See a little bit of gap.
See gap all the way down through. Look at that. I'm just pushing in on the side. So we got to strip this down, and honestly, by the naked eye, you wouldn't notice this. And if you weren't detailed in your inspection, honestly, you wouldn't see this. So very important. I mean, it just goes all the way down through. So we're going to strip this off for this gentleman. Him and his family fixing to go out to Colorado here in a little bit. And we're going to strip this down and redo that top lap. So that's things to be looking at, folks. Just don't look down and assume that it looks good, because it's not the case. Then we're going to do these top caps for them. This just looks a little raggedy. I don't see anything that really pops out at me, but we're going to do it just to be on the safe side. Looks pretty decent. It's still pretty pliable. It's not all cracked up, you know, but we're gonna scrape it down and make it look a little bit better than it does. Probably the only real thing I start to see is around the ladder here. You know, there's a little bit there, and there's a little bit there, but we'll get this all cleaned up, make it look new again. Same with the front cap. Front cap's very important, folks. This has got a couple different things going on that I don't really care for. So this top cap comes up here, meets your top, your roof line, right? There's just not much here. It's very thin, and it won't take much to get some water up underneath this darn thing. So we're gonna take this back off. We're gonna do this right, apply it all right, do the down seams on both sides, and do that section around the air horns just to make sure that it's all right. We're gonna do something here. This is starting to come up. See this, folks? Now this looks all good here, right? And this is actually the factory caulk, but there was a bubble up under here. So that's the source of water to get inside, folks. Pay very close attention to that stuff. And just don't look at it with a blind eye, because you'll end up with water damage. And I'm telling you, here last week we had some water damage, didn't we, Randa? I mean, we were fit to be tied on the road, folks. That rain really did some damage to some campers. So there you go, down here at Texas RV Works, folks, doing it right. Come on down and see us. Got questions, concerns, call us. Need floors done, whatever you need done. Bring your coach in, camper in, tent camper, winterization, storage, whatever you need, we can take care of you, folks. Have a good day.